Welcome back to Cable 10 Live. My name is Michael A. Charbon, and we're talking about an organization. You know, when you talk about influencing young women and young men, big brothers and big sisters, you talk about people giving of their time. You talk about an organization that really helps the fabric of our community. They support our community, and they work so hard to make it a better place. Big Brothers and Big Sisters is having a gala, and it's coming up, and they're here to raise money. So we want to talk to them about what it is that they do, how important that it is. I'm joined by Angel Massey-Singh, who is the board vice president of the committee, and also by Donna Medill. Ladies, thank you so much for being ladies. I was thinking Jerry Lewis when you say that. No, but I want to say, first of all, thank you so much for everything that you do. Big Brothers and Big Sisters has a huge impact. Single-family parents, Big Brothers and Big Sisters make such an imprint on kids, helps them, brings them along. And what you're doing is so important for our community. You're having a gala, and we wanted to bring you guys in to tell us a little bit more about the gala, how people can get involved, and why you're doing it.
Sure, absolutely. So Donna and I are here as longtime volunteers with the organization, really to help spread awareness and news about an upcoming event. It's taking place on Friday, September 25th at the Mississauga Convention Center from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. And there's lots of great activities that are taking place.
We're really excited about it. We're going to have a gourmet dinner followed by DJ and dancing. There's going to be a number of awards that are going to be handed out that night to recognize our volunteers as well as corporate partners of the year. We've got a van that is being donated to Big Brothers Big Sisters by CarStar, and
wow,
they're going to give us that night, and that's going to be fabulous. It's going to open up opportunities for us to drive the children out to some of the events and help get materials out to events for the children to enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Angel, what an appropriate name, Angel. I mean, no, but it really is. I mean, how cute is that? I don't mean cute in a bad way. It came out wrong. But you know what I'm saying? You are an angel to be involved in the Big Brothers.
Thank you.
What is it that you think is one of the most important things that Big Brothers and Big Sisters does for our community?
Yeah, I mean, it's really
you
hard
are an angel.
Well, thank you.
I'm serious.
Thank you. My parents had high hopes.
Well, the wings are pretty well tucked away. You're all good.
You know, I guess first and foremost, I really must point out that we help to provide mentoring and supportive relationships for over 1,500 children and youth on an annual basis. Mm-hmm. So it's wonderful to be able to help service our community in that regard. So much like with the gala and other events that we have, that helps to raise money to support the various programs that we have, and also to help in fact, to create new programs in that to support 200 children that we have on the waiting list on an annual basis. So really, it's, you know, I've been volunteering for 17 years, and we started off, most people know us as sort of a one-to-one program where it's one mentor, one child. Right. But we've evolved this program to respond to the changing needs of our volunteers and our children in the community to actually provide over 11 different programs. Wow. That take shape and form in different ways. So really, you know, you don't have to feel that, oh, I can't do this because I can't commit the time. Even if it's a couple of hours a month or something like this, we've got the program for you. So really, it's been very, very progressive. They've responded to the changing face of the community with the newcomer population growing. There's different programs that are put in place for that. So it's just wonderful, and we've seen it firsthand. We've both been big sisters, so it's near and dear to our hearts.
So Donna, I'm going to ask you that question. You took a question of mine.
Sure.
How important, how much of an impact do you believe you made on a child's life of being a big sister?
I believe that I made a huge impact on I had two little sisters, and the one little sister, she is disabled with cerebral palsy. She's not so little anymore. She's she just turned 30, but we were matched for 8 years, and she had a twin brother that was critically disabled with cerebral palsy, and it took all the parents' time to try and take care of him, so she needed the opportunities to get out in the community and try new things.
What are some of the things that you did as a big sister? Just to enlighten some of the folks at home who may not be as familiar. What are some of the things that a big sister or a big brother does?
Yeah.
Well, we often would just sit and talk. Sometimes we'd go to the store, we'd talk about things. Often it was the little things that made the biggest difference for her. She was upset. She wanted to be able to draw pictures. And because of the lack of coordination problems with her cerebral palsy, all her pictures ended up not looking much like what they were supposed to be.
Right.
And kids can be cruel, and the other kids would make fun of her pictures. So I taught her about caricatures, that they weren't supposed to look exactly like the person or the animal. And I've got some interesting pictures of myself at home where I look more like a mouse than
It's a Picasso. It's a Picasso.
She was thrilled because now she could draw, and not only did it not have to look like a person, but people were supposed to laugh at her pictures.
You see, it's things like this which is so important. And you talk about, you know, we lead such busy lives. You have people, everybody's working, everybody's running around. And if you think about the value and what you can contribute, being a big brother and a big sister is such a huge, huge impact on someone's life. And it is as simply, as Donna said, either going to the store, just talking, just spending time, showing that you care. I mean, that is such a huge thing for some people and some kids who don't have that in their family scenario.
Yeah, well, we really focus on doing low-cost activities, and you know, the focus as well from a mentor perspective is on, you know, giving back, engaging in your community, having respect for your peers and other people. And you know, and studies have shown that over time, I mean, we're able to affect a child's life in the long term. I mean, what you can do today affects the community tomorrow, right? So looking at it from both macro and micro level. So it really does have a big impact. I know from my own experience with my own little, who's now in her 20s, she's often telling me about what a great experience it was and how now she has a desire to give back to society because of the impact that this organization has had on her.
So in this day when, particularly with an election coming up, everybody's talking about funding, and funding goes away, there's not enough funding. What kind of a cash situation is Big Brothers and Big Sisters in? I know this gala is a very important fundraising tool, but where is the money coming from now to help our community through Big Brothers and Big Sisters?
Yeah, it comes in a few different ways. Certainly there is some from a government perspective. We are constantly applying for different grants from various private organizations as well. But a large component really does come from our own efforts from fundraising or, you know, private donations. And it's a competitive market out there for sure. And you know, so there's no shortage, I guess, in terms of people asking for funding. But you know, the one thing that we can definitely say with Big Brothers Big Sisters is that it's impacting a child's life, and again, our community and our future. So that's sort of what we talk about and help promote and sort of see in our everyday.
A significant amount of the funding does also come through the United Way, and the United Way has started their annual campaign, and it's through donations to the United Way that you can also help the agency.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what's going to go on at the gala. It's happening at the Mississauga Convention Center.
Yes.
Give us a bit of a rundown of some of the entertainment and the evenings going on.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we understand.
I like the gourmet dinner thing, though.
Well, that's certainly.
Wicked. That's wicked.
You know, we as an organization understand that people are spending their time and their money to come out. So we want to make sure that we're putting on a good event.
Right.
And Donna alluded to some of it, but certainly, I mean, there's dinner. We've got a silent auction. With lots of really cool things, including a 60-inch Samsung Smart TV, trips to different places. We also have a draw, which Donna can tell you about.
Yeah, WestJet has been a remarkable sponsor for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and they have donated tickets for two anywhere that WestJet flies.
Wow.
And those will be part of our
And that's not Hamilton,
raffle.
folks.
No, no, they're even going, not even just in Canada and North America, they're headed overseas now.
That's fabulous.
And they've donated tickets for a raffle for the night. We're also, the Mississauga firefighters have been a great supporter of the agency, and they're going to be manning the ever-popular casino corner where you can play cards and, for the opportunity to win some prizes as well.
Yeah.
You know, when you think of stuff like that, when you think of an inexpensive night out of great entertainment and doing something good for your community, I mean, Big Brothers and Big Sisters Gala is a really good option. Do you have a story for us that you can share for some of the success that you've had? Because people out there want to know some of the successes. We always hear about all the tragic elements that are going on, people's lives, newcomers, I mean, single-family parents, etc., etc. Do you have a good story for us? Tell us a success story that Big Brothers and Big Sisters has done.
I actually do. I've got a great story that I heard just a couple of months ago. One of the programs that's more recent to our organization is called Conversation Club. And this is geared towards children that are newcomers into Peel. And what it does, it's held in the evening, and it helps children come get help with their homework, practice their English language skills, learn some of the new jargon and things of the community that we live in.
It's like an ESL positive.
Kind of, yeah. And there was twin boys in the program that told us about how it made such a huge impact to them to come and sort of have a place to go. The mentors that we have in there are also in their teens, so we're also fostering leadership skills from teens that have been in the same place. And the mom was describing about how reassuring it was for her as a newcomer while she's trying to find a job and do some things to get their lives settled here, to have that reassurance that there's a program that she can send her boys to where, again, they can learn these skills, get some help, and become well-rounded and adapt well to the Peel community.
You know, it's stories like that and occurrences, far be it from us to be so lucky when you need a service like that they are there, Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Donna, shameless plug time. with about a minute and a half left, tell our folks again where they can get tickets, when and why.
All right, the gala is on Friday, September 25th, and we're really excited about it. It's going to be at the Mississauga Convention Centre on Derry Road, just west of here, Ontario.
Yep.
You can get tickets by contacting the agency, phone 905-457-7288, extension 223, or you can contact us through the website at www.bbvspeel.com. So that's BBB, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Peel.com.
Right.
Wonderful. Donna Medill, thank you very much. Angel, last word for you. The emotional Peel. We want people to give back. We want people to participate. Big Brothers and Big Sisters, with about 30 seconds left. One more pitch. Give us the emotional heart tug.
Absolutely. As I mentioned, we service over 1,500 children on an annual basis, and we still have over 200 kids that are waiting for a mentor. The only way that we can do that is if we have more funding to create the programs and put the resources in place.
Angel Massey-Singh and Donna Medill. These two ladies are here with the Mississauga contingent, if you wish, of the Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Go to their gala. It's definitely worth it. My name is Michael Charbon. Coming back, we're going to talk about something called Brampton Focus and politics. You're watching Cable 10 Live. We'll be back with lots more right after this. Ladies and